welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today. And today we are talking about glow up mentally. Okay, so we're trying to glow up physically. Everybody want to get there. Everybody know how to get their workout on. Everybody know how to work on those trouble areas and make that body look the way that we want it to look. But let's talk about how to glow up mentally, okay? So the first thing that you need to realize is that you need to grow up mentally. We have been childish-minded little girls for a long time. We have been entertaining our feelings far too long. You know, we have been told that people are going to understand, and people, have to understand our feelings. And that has been the worst information that we could possibly have received, because entertaining your feelings ain't going to do nothing but stagnate your growth. And that's what you should know first and foremost. Entertaining your feelings is definitely going to stagnate your growth. So we are going to get you to glow up. You want to glow up, you ready to make these boss moves, you ready to step into your womanhood. Oh, well, let's get into it, because we need you to be that woman that you are supposed to be. We need you to step your game up, because there are men out there that's looking for women that are at the top of their game, both mentally, physically, being the best version of herself. And if she's not the best version of herself, at least she's making the effort to become the best version of herself. So y'all stay down with me until we can come up together. I am that average woman just like you, trying to give you this real knowledge. queenfromcreation@gmail.com, NicoleArcher.com, queenfromcreation@NicoleArcher.com. I'm on Facebook. I got this YouTube channel, the Average Woman channel. Tons of videos for you to check out. Wisdom all day. Fucks with your girl. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back, and today we are talking about glowing up mentally, getting your mind right to become to be ready to jump off that porch and step out into womanhood. Okay, so the first thing that you got to do, and as I stated earlier, is you got to stop entertaining your emotions. A woman does not entertain her emotions. A woman does what a woman needs to do and when she needs to do it. And she doesn't make excuses. So a lot of y'all, before you jump off the porch, please understand that the world does not revolve around your feelings. What you think something should be, they don't care. So keep your opinions and your feelings and your thoughts at a minimum, because life is going to happen all around you, little girl, and there's nothing that you can do about it. You have to roll with life. When you get knocked down, you got to get back up, and you got to keep fighting, and you got to keep moving. That's what you got to do. Okay? Your feelings, and they should be irrelevant at this point. If you plan on being a woman, and having something in life, you better understand that there's a place for your feelings, and it's not on somebody else's lap. Your feelings need to be managed and maintained by you, because at the end of the day, your life begins and ends with you. You are going to be your biggest and greatest downfall. You're going to be your biggest rise, and you're going to be your biggest downfall with your attitude and your mouth. Okay? So the first thing that you need to understand to glow up is that your mouth and your emotions are going to dictate your life. The next thing that you need to understand is that there is a price to pay to be beautiful. There is a price to pay to be beautiful. Nothing is just going to happen to you just with you doing nothing, okay? Your hair is not going to ever grow if you don't do something to it to make it grow. Your stomach is not going to get flat if you don't do something to assist with your stomach getting flat. You're not going to lose weight if you don't do things to help yourself facilitate weight loss. You have to put actions into anything that you want. No one is just going to come and save you, boo. You've got to begin to save yourself. So anything that you want done in life, you need to start putting forth some actions to have those things done. Period. Okay? Whatever direction you decide that you want to go in life, you've got to put forth that work to get it done. Because no one is coming to save you or look out for you, or some magical man is going to ride up on a horse and save you from all your troubles. That's not going to happen. Those love stories that you read about in the book, they don't usually happen. Everybody got their own story. The Most High done sent somebody already for you, and you just got to wait and be prepared for when he finds you. There is somebody out there for all of us. And when the Most High sent us our men, we ain't never ready for them. We ain't never ready for them. Instead of us being ready for the man that God sent us, we want to go out here and be single and think that it's time for us to live our best life. No, your best life is when you are found by a man and he decides that he want to make you his woman. That's when your life begins. See, to glow up, you got to grow up. To glow up, you got to grow up and put away that childish way of thinking selfishly like you going to live your best life and it's all about you. Because it's not. At the end of the day, the honor is in the woman that has the husband, the child, the dogs, the house, the life. That's the woman that's winning. Not the woman that's having baby daddies out here in the streets dancing on the poles and going to the club and going to the all because she got a few Facebook dollars. She going to overseas to get her stomach and tummy and all this stuff done. Those ladies not winning. You're not winning if you're doing that. That's glowing down. That's not a glow up. When these women who go have surgeries to get their ass done and all that, they should not be revered. That is terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. You shouldn't even be entertaining nothing like that. A man gonna love you for who you are and work with what you got to keep it looking good. And even if it ain't looking good, a man don't care. He in reality land right along with you. His balls might be a little saggy or something. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? So he can deal with your titties sagging a little bit. You done gave him 2 babies on them titties and them things just done. They ain't doing nothing no more. We understand. We understand. You ain't supposed to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. But what you do have to be is realistic. You can't put on brown makeup on your face, but you looking at my neck and my neck jet black because it's dirty. Okay? We gotta accept that. We gotta stop looking over these flaws on us like it don't exist. Oh, just because my makeup done from the neck up and I'm cute from the neck down, I'm fat and all fucked up, but I'm still fly. No, you're not. No, you're not. You need to do some work. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. That's just reality. If you're not where you're supposed to be, that's reality. It's okay to accept reality and understand that you're not perfect, but guess what? You can get there through work. You don't have to be happy. You don't have to settle for just the person that you see in the mirror. You can work to make it better. You can work to make the person you see in the mirror better. Just by giving a fuck. If you work at anything and give something enough time, it's going to get better. So I'm telling you, you got to accept reality. The worst thing that a mother could do for her daughter is encourage her not to grow her real hair. You should not be encouraging your daughters to put perms and relaxers and all kind of stuff in their hair, coloring and all that. Just encourage them just to be the way that they are. Okay, encourage them to learn how to grow their own hair. Encourage them how to love what they see in the mirror. Tell them that they're beautiful just the way that they are, that they don't have to change their appearance to fit into some. It's a man that's going to come along that love you for every damn freckle or flaw you got in your face. It's a man out there for you because he's not looking for a pretty face. He's looking for a good woman. And he knows that a good woman ain't about a look. A good woman is about the content of her character, the way she carry herself. Is she submissive? Will she love me and my children? Will she raise my children to be good men and women? That's what he's looking for. He's looking for the content of your character, who you are as a person, not what that booty do. Not what that booty do. Okay? Because some of the most beautiful women in the world get cheated on. Some of the most flyest women in the world get left by themselves with a baby. So it's not about a look, y'all. It's about the character of the person. You could be the most fattest thing in this world, and a man will love you because you'll do anything for him. You love him unconditionally. And guess what? He gonna work with you to lose that weight. Being fat is just a temporary thing. But when you stupid, and you selfish, and you fat, oh, you dead in the water like a fish. Same thing. If being skinny, so what you skinny? You don't have good hygiene. Your mouth messed up. You think you a dude. You don't have no modesty about yourself. First of all, a woman is not going to come outside with tights on with her vagina showing to the public. Women don't do that. Because you know why? Women have modesty and pride in themselves, and they have dignity and respect for themselves. So women who have respect for themselves, they're not gonna have their ass and stuff all in everybody's face. They're not gonna wear certain type of clothes, even if they can fit them. They're not gonna wear certain type of revealing clothes all out in public. When you are a mother, your children should not be able to see your vagina because you got on these tiny shorts. You doing shit like that lets them know you don't have no respect for yourself, and you putting a whorish spirit on your daughters. Because as the mother, so is the daughter. So your daughter want to be like you. And when you around here being a damn fool, doing the most, you take and you fuck your daughter up. Because you teach her that whole shit is that good stuff, and it's not. It's never been good to be a whore, ever. And it's never going to be good to be a whore. We have so much to lose and everything to gain, ladies, with our actions. It's not cool being a modern woman, because a modern woman don't know what the fuck she doing. A modern woman don't know nothing about being a woman. Modern women are just big girls. They're women with childish minds. The modern woman, a beautiful body but a childish mind. She don't know how to communicate. She don't know how to hold a job. She don't know how to love a man. She can't raise no kids. She can't cook. She can't even fold clothes. But she out here in the streets, loud and proud. Why would you? What is pride? What is so prideful about a woman that can't do simple things like cook? And you look at cooking as like it's a problem. Cooking should never be an issue. Things that a woman will never complain about is cooking, cleaning, loving her man, and raising her children. Women don't complain about stuff like that. They can't wait to do stuff like that, because that's what women do. If you're not interested in doing stuff like that, then I suggest that you not have children. What a woman knows, in order to glow up, when you stop going to the club, that's when it's time to glow up. You shouldn't even be at the club, because if there ain't nothing in the club, you're not gonna find the love of your life at the club. You're gonna find the love of your life doing the things that you love to do, because he's going to enjoy the same things that you enjoy, whether it be at the grocery store, both of y'all like to cook, or somewhere else. Or maybe on the chat line, y'all just talking and y'all find out y'all got some things in common and you get to know them. A woman, in order to glow up, you got to learn how to talk and communicate. You got to learn how to lower your voice and use a monotone voice. You can be real loud and obnoxious, but why not just have a normal tone voice so you can speak to someone in a manner that they will want to listen to you? Ain't no man gonna respect you if you loud and obnoxious, and definitely if you don't know how to communicate. Men don't like to be yelled at. In order to glow up, the biggest thing that you got to do is learn to control your mouth. Your mouth will talk you in and out of everything you got going on in life. Yeah, Mr. Billy, he was going to make you a manager, but he heard how you talk to this customer, so he's not going to do it anymore. Oh, see that? Now you done lost this good job opportunity because your mouth jacked up. Oh, you telling this dude, well, you meet a guy. This is how y'all is. You want to show a guy you interested. You want to show a guy you interested in him. When you and him exchange numbers, the first thing you start hollering about is, I don't care. I don't care where we go to eat. I don't care what we do. I don't care. Okay, so guess what? You're letting him know that you don't care. You're not really looking for a relationship. You're not really invested in him, and you really don't like him because every word out your mouth is, I don't care. If you care about somebody, you should let them know that with your words and your actions. Part of growing up is just knowing who you are and what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. And I don't know if somebody just told us wrong. That's what the problem. Somebody just told us wrong. We just got it all jacked up. We think we know what it is, but we really don't. We really don't. And unfortunately, we're going to suffer because we don't know. The glow up mentally means that you are ready to put away your childish Barbie dolls, your selfish, I'm going to do what I want to do, your selfish, well, my mama said, I'm not giving nobody nothing. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. I'm hurt because he lied to me. I can't believe he hurt me real bad. This kind of shit. If you play yourself right, you won't get played by no man. If you play yourself right, you ain't got to worry about no man disrespecting you or dishonoring you or treating you all kind of ways or even leaving you for that matter. It's hard for a man to leave a good woman, but it's easy to get away from a terrible one. The Most High say it's better to dwell with some bears or something. I think he say some lions or something than it is to deal with a woman that just don't want you. Because she gonna make every moment of your life miserable. And y'all guilty for that shit. Y'all will make a man miserable without even batting an eye. Like, it's just cool to just terrorize my man. I could just treat him and disrespect him all kind of way. And he's still gonna love me. I ain't gotta cook him nothing to eat. He can just fuck him. I don't get it. I don't get it. You want a man, but you don't want to do what it takes to keep one. What's the point in glowing up what you trying to glow up into? What, just to take pretty pictures on the internet? The whole point in growing up is to turn into a woman, to be able to attract a man, to be able to get married, have a house, have some kids, and live a life. That's your goal, not whatever the hell else you think it is. Not chasing a job and working 90 years for some boss and don't have nothing to show for it. And a man don't want you because you feel like, since I make so much money, you ain't on my level. I don't know where we got that from. Just because he don't get as much money as you do, he ain't on your level. Your money don't mean nothing. Money is a way of us to provide for ourselves. Money does not make us. We make the money. You're not special because you make a lot of money. Don't nobody really give a damn about your money if you're not willing to share it. So the fact that you were able to go out here and get a good job and you're making money now, so the fuck what? So the priority is, I got this good job, right? I got this good job. I'm going to go ahead and get this house for me to bring a man in to share my life with. See, when you done made all the bread, you got all the money, you're going to have to still kick in like the man do. You're going to have to be like, okay, well, you're my king, this is our house. Not treating him like your mama treated you. He better have a job. He better have some money. He better give me this. He better give me that. He better do this. He better do that. All these demands. And you think somebody gonna hang out with you? It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. You think because you got an expensive bag and you got some expensive shoes, just because you fucking and you got a job, that don't make you grow. You're not glowing up because you could take a pretty picture and lay your wig on right. You're not glowing up. Glowing up is when you handling your business. when you taking care of yourself, when you making good decisions in these streets, when you setting yourself up for it to have a bright future, that's when you glowing up. You glowing up when you setting yourself up to win, because you got your mind right and your focus is on having what you need and being the woman that a man is attracted to. I don't know why we think that you cannot go fish for a fish with hot dogs. Okay? Fish like a certain type of bait. You just like everybody, a dog has dog food. A cat has cat food. Fish has fish food. Everybody has a certain type of thing that they like. So a man has man food. Okay? You gotta put certain fish, you gotta put certain bait on a hook to get a man. You gotta put a certain bait on your hook to get a man. A man is not gonna entertain you just because. Where do we do that at? Just because you can paint just because I can paint my face. Well, you're gonna wash that face off. And then he's gonna have to see who that is up under that face. Glowing up is not about learning how to paint your face and put on your makeup and lay your eyelashes and all that down. Glowing up is about accepting your natural, who you are naturally, and embracing that and expressing that to the best of your ability. Because all you are is who you are. I can't glow up into a pumpkin. I can only glow up into Nicole because I'm Nicole. I don't know nobody else to be. So all you're gonna do is glow up to be yourself. You can't glow up to be Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. You can only glow up to be the best version of you through your mental. You can get your physical. You can always change your physical. But when your mind weak, you will lack. Because when your mind weak, you suffer because you make bad decisions. And you don't listen, and you won't train yourself or teach yourself to listen to anybody else. Because can't nobody tell you nothing because you know every damn thing. So how can you be helped? You can't. Unfortunately, you can't be helped. And I really hate to say that. But unfortunately, it's the truth. And a lot of y'all know it, but y'all don't give a damn because y'all gonna just do what y'all want to do, how y'all want to do it, and when y'all want to do it at the end of the day. So in order to really step into your womanhood, when you get your job and everything, you have got to stop thinking that your money means something. Your money only means something to the person that requires your money for something that they have. A man doesn't require your money. He requires your love, your respect, your honor, your loyalty. He requires you to have some dignity and self-respect. It's a beautiful thing for a man and a woman to get together at a young age and just grow old together, loving one another and staying down with each other. It's not always going to be good. Part of glowing up is knowing and understanding that life is all about ups and downs, bumps and, it's like music vibration. Sometimes you're going to have some high frequencies and sometimes it's going to be some little low frequencies. The problem is that when we out of order, we take a lot of major losses. We lose a lot. We get our hair ripped out from our scalps. We get shot. We get stabbed. We lose a relative. But when we all out of order, our vibrations is just terrible. But when our vibrations is in order, we find $5 on the ground. Our kid's father come back and want to live with us and be a family. Our father comes and want to be in our life and be a part of his grandkids' life. Our mother want to be a part of her grandkids' life and support her daughter and be good to her. We plant a garden for everybody to eat out of in the family, and we loving one another and taking care of one another. Those low vibrations, those heartbeats of moments, that's what we want. Continuous frequencies of good shit going on. But when we out of order, we can't have that. When we out of order, it's chaos. Bye, 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 bye. Loud, crazy music. It's going off like an alarm. But when we calm down and we get in order, the whole music vibe change. The vibe change. And that's what we want. We want the vibe to change. That's how we glow. We want to glow up smooth. We want to feel our womanhood coming in. We want to feel that lady vibe coming out of us. You know? But that lady vibe only going to come out of us when we step our game up and accept the fact that we can no longer entertain our feelings. We've got to become emotionally intelligent and understand that feelings do not outweigh facts. We got to accept the fact that the truth is the truth is the truth. We've got to embrace our natural femininity, not putting all these colors in our heads and painting our faces and hiding from who we are. We got to embrace that. We have to humble our spirits and understand that you need a man in your life to guide you, to love you, to protect you, to make you feel like an honorable woman, to make you feel desired. And don't have babies before you secure your man, because you're going to be miserable, because you're going to have children around you 24 hours a day and no man to love you late in the night. Instead, you're going to be sneaking out every night looking for somebody to hold and love and comfort you. And some of y'all so bold, you will bring the man back to the house and have sex with him. Wild, loud, crazy sex, knowing your kids in the house. Just because you move out your mama house and got your own apartment, don't give you the license to become a whore. That doesn't give you the license to become a whore. You need to make sure that you, whether the law say he can stay there or not, you need to make sure you keep a man living with you. And just do what you need to do to keep him there. That's what you do. And God will bless you. And you will turn around and years will go by, y'all will be done moved out that place together. Y'all have been done going on. Y'all in y'all house. Y'all got y'all kids. Everybody happy. You barbecuing. Mama and daddy got a good relationship. Him and his mama and daddy got a good relationship. And his brothers got it. You got so much love around you, child, you don't know what to do. And then you look back and you like, man, I had a good life. Man, we had a good time today. And ain't nobody gonna walk away and mess that up. But some of y'all will. Some of y'all will be like, well, that's boring. Well, guess what? That's what it's supposed to be. See, life is not supposed to be exciting like a TV show. When life is exciting like a TV show, that means shit is fucked up. Shit should be boring. I want my shit to be boring. That's why I get out here and make these exciting recordings, and I got my garden. Because my life, if I didn't find something to do to occupy my time, it would be boring. Because all I'm doing is sitting around with my husband, eating. That's it. So I find things to do at my time to keep myself occupied. I have 2 dogs. I got my husband. I can come and go what I need to. I get what I need. I'm happy. So it's not boring. 10 years strong. I ain't bored. I'm ready to do 10 more. Because I love him. And I want you to find that love. But you got to stop having unreasonable expectations about what you think love should be, about what you think life is, and about the shit that you can control. You're not controlling nothing. You just stopping your own happiness. That's it. You stopping your own happiness because you think you know what you deserve, and God already done determined what you deserve. You ain't got no say-so over your happiness whatsoever. Things is going to be what they going to be. And you can choose to be happy about them. You can choose to be sad about them. But it ain't going to make no difference. Ain't going to make no difference. Because it's already been determined what the outcome going to be. So when you was 13, you made a decision. You said I was going to either learn things the easy way or I was going to learn things the hard way. And when you made that decision, that sealed the deal with you. And to this day, if you living hard, it's because you chose to live hard. If you learn hard and now you're trying to go back from that way, and things are getting easy for you, it's because now you're making better decisions. Glowing up is a part of glowing up is to understand that there is a right way to live life and there is a wrong way to live life. Either you're going to do it the easy way or you're going to do it the hard way. Either you're going to be willing or you're going to be a victim. One of the two. It's either good or bad. There's nothing in between. And anybody who feel like they can live in the gray area, they're going to be lost in the sauce and stagnated too. So it ain't no easy way for nobody. You know, listen, I understand. I know you think you got options, but you don't. The idea of options is a fig Newton of your imagination. You don't have options. You have choices. And either you make good choices or you make bad choices. But in order to glow up, you've got to grow up. Put away these things that have been taught to you, that you've carried on and you think is right, but the older you get, you see it's not right. Don't turn your ear away from the truth. Always listen to the truth, no matter how hard it is to hear it. You hear it for your own betterment. Hear it for your own improvement. Because that's what you need. That's what we all need. I sit here and I play back my tapes and I listen to myself because I need to hear the positivity. I need to hear, okay, am I stepping my game up? What do I need to do to get myself together? You know? And you have to have that drive in yourself forever. Don't ever let somebody tell you that you don't need no man. Don't ever let somebody tell you that you will be all right and you can be what you want to be and a man is going to love you for who you are. No, he not. He going to love you for the woman that he see in you. He going to love you for your works. Because the Bible told him to love a woman for her works. A woman will be known by her works. And if your works is fucked up, that means you fucked up. And with that, I say shalom.